I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Good. Good too, thanks. Okay. Well, today, last class we talked about, we started a unit, sorry, about problems. Wait. Sorry. And we listened to some people talking about different problems. Do you remember that? Were you in classes last week? Last Monday, sorry. No.
No, miss.
No, okay. Well, today we're going to go on with the topic of problems, but different types of problems. Let's see, I will use the chat to write as a whiteboard, okay? If you see this word, environment, okay? Let's see, what words do you associate with, comes to your mind when you see the word environment? Do you understand it? Do you understand it? Politics, okay. What other words? Oscar and Salome, what other words can you think of when you see the word environment? Power, country, okay. Any other word? Salome and Oscar? You are, but you're not in. Okay. Hello, Catalina. Okay, Luis, can you tell me why you think of politics when you see the word environment? Luis?
Let me one moment to think, to give you an answer.
Okay.
Sorry, miss, what is the question?
The question is, when you see the word environment, what words do you think of when you see that word? So Luis said politics, power, country. What other words do you think of when you see the word environment?
Because these people can make something to protect the environment and these things.
Oh, okay, you are talking about the people that work in politics. So you are talking about politicians.
Yes, miss.
Politicians, the people. Politics is the, let's see, the discipline, the area, right? Politicians are the people that work in politics, okay? Okay, so they are the people that can do something to protect the environment, okay? You included two more words, Luis, power and country. Let's see, why, can you explain why you included those two words?
Some countries have more laws, or se me olvidó cómo era la palabra, leyes, to protect the environment, and another countries like China or USA don't have nothing to protect the environment.
Okay, laws, you're talking about different laws of the, and countries like the US or China don't do anything to protect the environment, okay? Okay, good, Luis. Let's see, what about the others? Any other word that comes to your mind when looking at the word environment?
I don't know if it's right, but policies,
Okay,
that this word is different to politics, I think.
definitely, yeah. What's the difference between politics and policies? What do you
I think
understand by policies?
policies, it's more like the decisions or made by politicians, and politics are more like the phenomenon of
The
politica.
what, sorry? The what?
The phenom,
The phenomenon.
phenomenon
Yeah. Which
of
phenomenon? Mhm.
of politica to, I mean, the resolution of societal conflict.
Okay, okay.
But
Okay,
I'm not sure about it.
yeah, but I understand your point. Well, definitely there are two different words. One is politics and the other one is, well, policy in singular and policies in plural. Yeah, you're right. Let's see, politics is like the, how can we say, is the way that societies are organized, the rules for that. But policies are specific things. Let me go to the dictionary to be totally sure of what I'm saying, because well, you are supposed to work with this, don't you? In your studies?
Yes, actually, once I read it in a text,
Yeah.
the word politics and policies.
Yes, you're totally right. It's different. In Spanish, it's the same. I mean, políticas, but in English, it's different. Let's see here, politics. Let's see the definition of politics. Yeah, it's the science or art of political government, political principles or opinions. Yeah, the use of schemes and secrecy to obtain power or control. Yes. Okay, so this, let's see, the science or art of political government. Let's see, policy. Policy is a definite course of action followed by a business government. Yeah. So they are much more specific, actually. Policy is much more specific than politics. Okay, very good point, Catalina. So when looking at the word environment, what words can be associated with environment? Politics or policies or both?
Both.
Okay. Why? Can you explain that, Luis? Why both?
Because I'm going to write in the chat.
Why don't you speak? Because you need to check your pronunciation, Luis. Please speak.
Because the politicians make politics.
Politicians make policies.
No, politics.
Yeah.
And with this, politics can protect or destroy the environment.
Okay. But in that case, it's not politics. Policies. I mean, specific actions. I mean, for example, politicians have to do with, for example, can you give me an example of what kind of policies can they, I mean, have they done? Politicians make some policies that can protect or can attack, I mean, destroy the environment. Can you think of an example of that? In Chile, for example?
Like Dominga
Okay, what happened with Dominga?
is a project to make a great, I don't know how to say, minera. Mine?
Mining company.
Mining company. And this will destroy a little island with animals and the sea.
Okay, very good. Right. This mining company will destroy an island and animals and the sea. Okay, so it's an important attack to environment. And in this case, politics.
I agree.
Sorry?
The politicians make these laws
Okay,
to
right. When
approve.
you talk about laws, you say pass the law, pass laws, aprobar leyes, okay? So politicians pass laws to protect the owners of the mining company, not to protect the environment. Okay? Let's see, good, Luis, very good. Let's see, what other examples do you know of policies that attacked or, I mean, affected the environment? Do you understand the question?
Yes, Miss, it can be like the IFE Universal, for example.
Can you explain that, please?
Yes, the IFE Universal, it's a policy made
Yes.
by politicians to face the economic crisis
Yeah.
of the pandemic.
Okay, and in what way do you think that IFE Universal can affect the environment?
About the presupuesto, the
Budget.
the economic of, o sea, the economic type, no, the economic politic of the environment, or the sustenance of the country.
Sorry, can you explain? I don't understand that point.
The presupuesto,
Budget.
it affects the budget of the country, and that is regulated by the environment.
The budget is regulated by the environment?
Yes, they distribute the budget.
Yeah, but something I don't understand is how the budget is regulated by the environment. See my
the DIPRES destinate the money to many things, and it affects the government. I mean,
okay,
as I think.
Yeah, now I get you. Okay, so DIPRES.
And DIPRES is part of the environment. Oh,
what's the meaning
it's
of
an
DIPRES?
institution.
Sorry, Catalina?
What?
What is DIPRES?
La Dirección de Presupuesto.
Presupuesto. Okay. Sorry, okay. Okay, sorry, go on. DIPRES? What were you saying? Catalina, can you repeat it, please?
What thing?
You were saying that DIPRES allocates, decides.
See, this, I don't know, distribute.
Allocate.
I don't know if this word exists.
Let's see, that's the word, allocate.
allocate.
Allocates, yeah. The money,
The translation of distribuir, right?
yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, allocate means asignar.
Okay, it's more formal than the word I said. No,
The word, which word?
distribute.
No, it's different, I think.
Okay.
Distribute is to give some, I mean, a part to each one. Which part I'm going to give this institution, this area. Allocate is similar, I would say.
Okay, got it.
Okay, go on. So, depressed.
Go on with that.
Sorry?
Go on with that. I think that I finished the idea.
Okay. But you said that depressed allocates, so distributes the money that is going to be, part of that is going to be allocated to environment.
Yes.
And that is going to be affected by if universal, okay? Okay, right. Any other way in which environment can be affected by politicians or by different policies made by the politicians? What do you think? Oscar, Salome, Bautista.
Miss, what do you mean by environment?
Environment?
Yes, but do you mean like the environment, other people, or do you mean the nature?
Yeah.
And do you mean the nature? That stuff.
I mean, environment, how can you define environment?
Yeah.
Environment is, yeah,
When I
nature
hear
for
environment, I hear the environment like el ambiente.
Yeah.
Y en el
el medio
ambiente
ambiente.
can be or not animals. So, and can be more nature or less nature.
Yeah.
So,
So the question, the original question was, what is the, I mean, in what other, do you know other examples where these policies have been affected by the decisions made by politicians? Luis talks about Dominga, for example. That is a very good example. Any other example, Catalina?
Me, sorry, I recently know that I think on government, no environment. When yes, because of, I think that is the reason of the confusion.
Yeah, that's why I didn't understand the direct relation.
Yes, yeah. I was thinking in government and no environment. Sorry.
Okay, okay. Okay, never mind. Okay, so any other example where?
I mean, it could be if you travel around the country, throughout the country, you could see like different special places. There are managed by the government or by not by the government, sorry, but by institutions of the state.
Yeah.
Example, and the institution, for example, CONAF, I think.
Okay.
So if you go, I don't know, there's places that are protected by the state, by institutions of the state.
Yeah.
The same, I think.
Like CONAF, for example.
Like CONAF. And so do you have, I think, lakes, for example, parts of the ocean, I don't know.
Okay, but that, in that case, CONAF would be protecting the environment.
Yes, but that is a decision made by a politician.
Yes, Yeah.
In years ago.
Some years ago. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, we have a positive intervention of the government, of the state, not the government as a political, I mean, one president, but the state. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, can you think of another example where you can see the opposite? I mean, a negative effect of policies made by politicians. Oscar, what can you tell us about it? Oscar, can you hear me?
Miss,
Yes.
you speak public policies that no sé cómo se dice mitigar,
Mitigate.
mitigates every man.
Not mitigate, I mean, that can affect the environment.
For example, public policies such as glacier protection, or no?
Okay, let's see. Can you explain that, please?
The public policies in the Patagonia.
Yeah.
For the protection the glacier for glacier.
And are they doing their job? I mean, are these politics really protecting glaciers or not? What do you know about it?
Yes. See, for
okay.
because of the pollution and the ¿cómo se dice calentamiento?
Warming.
Or underwarming.
Okay. So here we have a very good, I mean, I don't know if very good, but at least it's working. I mean, this law is doing its job. I mean, this law is working, is protecting glaciers, yeah?
Okay.
Protecting them from warming, yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. I would like you now to go to your cursos. Please go to Material Docente. Please download a file called Environmental Problems. Yeah. Okay. Here we have some words, yes? First we have the word pollution, deforestation, and climate change. Okay, first of all, what is pollution? I mean, how could you explain what that pollution means?
In Spanish is contaminación.
Explain it, not translate it, please. Can you explain what it is, Luis?
For example, when I forget how to say empresa.
Company.
A company makes a smoke when, like, for example, make electricity burning woods, leña, and this makes a smoke and how ¿cómo se dice humo?
Smoke.
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 This is a example.
Okay, so pollution can be, in other words, a synonym of contamination, can be?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Then
the word deforestation, what do you understand by that word? What's the meaning of that? Deforestation.
When people cut the trees, like
Cuts. Uh-huh.
the Amazonia.
The
¿Cómo se dice?
Amazon, yeah.
How? The Amazon. For example, in the case of Brazil, the people cut the trees in the Amazon to plant soya and have animals.
Okay, very good example, Luis. Okay, so when they cut trees, they cut trees and destroy woods, destroy woods, for example,
And
in the
kill
Amazon.
everything.
Sorry?
And kill everything. Animals,
Exactly.
insects, and also they use insecticides. How can we say?
Pesticides. They use pesticides, yeah, in order to change all the habitats in the Amazon. So they destroy not only animals and vegetation, but also in the end people, because people cannot. The native people that used to live in there cannot do it any longer. Yeah. Okay, there we have deforestation. And then we have climate change. What is climate change?
Miss,
Yes.
when effect is generated by human activity.
Sorry,
example, drunk, sequía.
Sorry, can you repeat it?
When effect is generated by human activity.
Yeah.
Example, drunk, sequía, sí.
Droughts.
Droughts.
Okay, but okay, so climate change, you mean that it would be an effect?
Mm-hmm.
An effect of human action.
Mm-hmm.
And what kind of effect is that?
Effect.
Do you understand my question? Climate change is an effect of human action,
Mm-hmm.
yes, but what is the effect?
By dice, espera, one moment, se me olvidó. ¿Cómo era industrial? Era
Industrial.
ya. Entonces, restaurant activity.
But okay, but what is climate change? What does it mean? I mean, what is it?
When I don't know.
When we talk about there is a climate change is evident, climate change is affecting all the planet. What do you mean by that? What is it? Do you understand my question? I mean, the definition of climate change.
Like an increasing of the temperatures causing by the humans.
Sorry, can you repeat it, Bautista, right?
An increasing of the global temperatures or the planet temperatures.
Exactly. An increase of temperature. Yeah. An increase of temperature. Okay, this is a long word, so pronunciation is temperature. Okay, temperature. Okay, it's an increase of temperature all over the planet. And that, of course, is an effect of human action. Yes? Okay. Well, if you look at these words, here we can see that, I mean, you have 3 words, right? And under them, you have, not under, below them, you have 3 more words that are in a different, that are in bold type, right? For example, we have recycling, renewable energy in public transport. What's, for example, recycling? What is the connection between recycling and pollution?
Recycling something will be help to less the pollution.
Okay, recycling can help to diminish, right? Diminish or decrease pollution, right? So recycling can be a, well, not a solution, yeah, kind of solution to pollution, right? Good. Let's see the second one, renewable energy. What is the connection? What is renewable energy first?
Something that will never finish,
Okay, okay.
like the sun. Yes, like the sun, like the wind, and like the water.
Okay, okay. They are energies that are supposed to be, I mean, renewed. They never, I don't know if they never finish, but they are not supposed to finish. Like the sunlight, it's not the sun is the planet. Sunlight, okay? The sunlight, wind, very good. Okay. Any other renewable energy that you know?
And the water.
Sorry?
And the water.
Water? Is it
Water.
the renewable energy?
Yes, like the river, the seas.
Sorry, but we are talking about specific type of water. We are talking about sea water. Because water in general is scarce, isn't it?
The river.
Okay, yeah. Sea water or river water, yeah, that is renewable energy. What is the connection between this renewable energy and deforestation? Do you understand it?
Yes.
What's the connection between these two? Is there any connection?
Because there's a lot of people who use trees as a, I mean, they use woods as a source of energy.
Okay.
So if in the future there is more access to another types of energies, there won't be necessary anymore to use the trees, and so there won't it won't be deforestation anymore, or like that.
Okay, okay, I understand the point. Okay, so if you use renewable energy, for example, like sunlight, you can protect goods, forests, right? Preventing from destruction. Okay, very good. For example, in the south, I don't know, Temuco, for example, they have a lot of pollution because they use wood, I mean, in winter particularly, to cook, to get warm. And they produce pollution on the one hand and deforestation on the other because they have to cut trees. If they used other type of energies, they could protect the environment. Yes. Okay, let's go to the last word, public transport. What is the connection between public transport and climate change?
Miss,
Yes,
for example, public transport, the electricidad,
electricity.
electricity, that is,
Electricity what?
o sea, es que
In
para que no
English,
contamine.
Oscar, please.
Ah.
This is what we are working with.
For don't contaminate, for don't pollution. Eso.
It's okay. Let's see. In order not to pollute, there must be some changes on public transport.
Es que no sé cómo decirlo, pero
You should have, I try to say that. Try. What is the connection between public transport and climate change? Take your time.
espera, me perdí.
No, your point is right, but try to put it in order. What is the connection between public transport and climate change?
Electric, a ver de nuevo, electric public transport to avoid polluting more.
Okay, okay. For example, electrical public transport can prevent climate change. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Right. I mean, public transport, the way we know it, I mean, with petrol and with contribute to climate change. Okay. Okay, guys, be careful with some words like public. Remember the corrections I made in your oral layouts, public, okay? And the verb is to pollute, contaminar, contaminación, pollution, okay? Good. Well, let's go down. Here, we're going to work with just with pronunciation of these words, okay? Especially with word stress, okay? Here we have the word, for example, alternative, yes? And if you go to a dictionary, any dictionary, you will find something like this. And people say, what is it? I mean, this is Chinese, Russian, something like that. No, this is the way to pronounce it. They use symbols. Usually when you have an apostrophe there, the part that comes after the apostrophe is where you have to stress the voice. Yes, for example, here we have the word alternative. Esa comita que está ahí arriba que se llama apóstrofe indica que la sílaba que va después de esa es donde está, donde tengo que cargar la voz. Vamos a buscar una palabra que uno de los problemas que tuvo en el oral layout fue esta palabra que se transformó en una palabra maldita. A ver, ¿pueden ver mi pantalla?
Yes, Miss.
Yes,
We can
okay.
see.
Ok, aquí si se fijan, estas líneas de acá indican la pronunciación. Británica, americana, cualquiera de los dos casos es la misma. Ven que arriba hay dice I y hay un apóstrofe fact. Eso significa que la palabra la voy a acentuar en la segunda sílaba, effect. effect y no effect o effect. ¿Se entiende? En español, ¿cómo es? Efecto, es lo mismo. El acento es el mismo. Effect, efecto. No digo efecto, digo efecto, es igual. Pero el punto al que va el material que estoy subiendo es indicar que siempre esa coma indica dónde acentuó la voz. ¿Se entiende?
Yes, Miss.
Yes? Okay. Well, here you have a list of words, yes? And the table is divided into 4 parts. That is where you put the stress. For example, alternative. For example, climate. Okay? So I will ask you now to, let's see, according to what you know, okay? I will ask you to classify these words, I mean, not to classify, to say, where do you stress each of these words? Do you understand it?
Miss, can you repeat again? I didn't
Here
hear
you
clearly.
have 4 possibilities of stress. I want you please to look at each word and write the word indicating where the stress is. For example, this word, is it desert, desert? What is the correct? Okay? De acuerdo a donde caiga la voz, donde se acentúe la palabra, esa acentuación va a caer en esta columna. ¿Me explico?
Now, yes.
Okay. Some minutes for you to do that, please.
Miss, are there many words?
Sorry?
Are there many words behind pollute or not?
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
Mm.
Are there many words that?
Yes. But in the question is there are two? No, are there?
No, are there many questions? But I don't understand the question.
Are there many words behind pollute? Or there are all the words we have to...
All of the words.
Yes, but
With all these words.
behind recycling, for example. It's behind this, debajo, ¿no?
No, behind is detrás. Below.
Down, sí. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
Miss,
Yes?
these are all the words or
Yes,
have
all
more?
the words. No, all the words.
Ah, yes.
Miss,
Yes.
how do you are so disciplined?
How do you?
How do you are so disciplined?
Sorry, I don't understand the question.
Disciplined because you always start the class on the exact hour and so on. It's rare to see that.
Sorry, yeah, I am very punctual. Yes. So
How do you accomplish that level of discipline?
discipline. I don't
Yes.
know. Probably I was in a German school with German nuns. So discipline
Okay.
there is very important.
But do you use a smartphone
What for?
like in your daily life?
Yes, of course.
And how don't you get distracted by it, by the smartphone throughout the day?
I know I cannot get distracted.
Do you left it away from you sometimes?
During the class?
I mean, do you want to focus on something?
No, it's here, but I know that I cannot use it.
Why? Right.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the advice is going to Germany.
Yeah, I didn't go to Germany, but I had very disciplined teachers.
Searching a German teacher.
Searching for, yeah, I'm not German at all, but
That's the secret.
yeah, I had never had problems in Germany or Europe in terms of discipline, punctuality. It's always, I have never had any problems with them. I am always on time and that's it. Very disciplined, yes. Okay. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready?
Yes, Miss.
Yes? Okay. Let's see the first word. I mean, not the first word, this one. Dessert. Where do you, sorry, not dessert, desert. Where do you stress this word?
In the desk.
The first, the second,
The first.
desert. Right, good.
When it
Desert.
in the second is another word, no?
Yes.
Which
What's the
means
meaning of if you say dessert, what is a?
yes, when
Postre?
Yes,
yes.
I mean, ice cream or fruits, or something you eat at the end of your meal. Yes. Dessert, different from dessert. Very good. Let's see the next one. Where do you stress this word?
The word ox?
First, second, or third?
Second.
Second, dioxide. Yeah, right. Dioxide here. Dioxide here. Let me see if I can try to, if I can mark the, there, okay? Good. Let's see the next one. Electricity. Where do you
And
stress?
tree.
Okay,
The first.
yes, electricity, good. The next one, extinction.
In the second.
Right, very good. Extinction. The next one,
In the third. Third.
generation. Sorry, there, generation, right. The next one,
In the first.
global, very good, global. Oof, there. Okay, the next one, Polluted.
In the
second?
The second one. Oh, oh. Here. Where the mouse I lost. Here. Polluted. Oop. The second one, right? Oh, yeah. Not very clear. There. Polluted. The next one, pollution.
in the second.
Second
The
two.
second two, right? Pollution. Recycling.
In the second.
Good. Recycling, right? Ugh. There. Renewable.
The second.
Renewable, right?
Warming.
Then the last one, warming.
In the first.
Okay, good. Warming, the first one. Okay, guys, very good. Very good. Any question about this?
Yes.
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 Tell me.
I didn't understand. Where do you put the sign?
Where do you put the,
Like at the beginning of the
which word?
any word?
No, no, in
Where do you
some
put-
cases it's at the beginning and the first syllable, and other words, I
Oh,
mean,
no,
it's
yes,
not-
yes. But I
Mhm.
refer when it begins the syllable, or when it ends the syllable.
no.
At the final of the
beginning
syllables,
of
or
the syllable, yeah.
ah, okay.
For
Right.
example, renewable, let me write it here. If you had to write this, for example, here, I will write the way it sounds, okay? Sorry, there. Renewable. This is the way you write it phonetically, okay? So the
Okay.
stress, that is the apostrophe, goes before the syllable that will be stressed. In this case, is the second one, so it's renewable. Yes?
Perfect. Yes. Thank you.
Any other question?
Miss,
Yes?
I don't understand dessert.
The what?
See, what's different pronunciation de postre en desierto?
Yeah. Let's see. Here we have, sorry, wait. Let me write it. In the case of, I will write how to pronounce it, okay? This is desert, Atacama Desert. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. And here we have dessert. This is what you eat after lunch. At the end of your lunch, dessert.
Okay.
Yes? Desert,
Yes.
dessert. Okay?
Okay.
Good. Any other word? Any other question, actually? No? Okay. Well, here we have, what time is it? 5 to, okay. I will ask you to, here we have, how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4. This group is extremely incredible. I start the class with 6, and then little by little they disappear, so the group is decreasing. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 different paragraphs, and I have 4 students. Okay. Okay, I will ask you to read You're going to read them. Okay, 3 of you. No, wait a minute. How can I? Okay, let's see. Bautista, can you read about climate change? Yes. Catalina, can you read about deforestation? Luis, can you read about pollution? And Oscar, can you read about recycling? Okay.
Yes.
Please read it now, okay? And then you will report what you read, okay? Please. Some minutes for you to do it.
Miss, recycling.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Sorry, Miss, and what do we have to do
Just
after
After
reading?
reading, you have to report it orally.
Okay,
Mhm.
like a resume? No,
Yes,
an
yes.
abstract.
A summary.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Is anybody ready with the reading?
Miss, I'm ready.
Okay, Luis. Luis, you
Luis.
read about pollution. Okay, can you please summarize, explain what you read about?
Well, in my words, the text talk about the pollution in the air and all the sphere of our lives. The pollutions come in the air we breathe, the water we drink, the fish we eat, the fish we eat, and the vegetable we grow. Because talk about the plastic in the seas, the let me the word specifically in the text. The speak about industries, chemicals from the industries, farming. How can we can say desechos?
Waste,
Animales,
waste.
animal waste, yeah, and and the fertilizer and pesticides.
What happens with fertilizers and pesticides?
Contaminate the air, the soil.
Okay, Luis, very good. Very good. Okay, thank you. Let's see who can continue.
I can continue. Miss.
Catalina, please. You read about
Yes.
deforestation?
Yes.
Okay.
The text or the extract
Mhm.
starts talking about the benefits of the rainforest.
Mhm.
And it says the rainforest absorb the carbon dioxide and then talk about the trees are being cut and burned by people
Okay, cuts.
and
Cuts.
cut, sorry. And because of this, the soils are becoming in desert.
Okay, are becoming deserts. Okay.
Are becoming deserts, and animals and species who lives in there are being affected by deforestation.
Okay, Catalina, very good. Very good summary. Okay. Let's see, Bautista, Oscar, who can go on?
Yes, miss.
Bautista,
I
okay.
can go on. Well,
Climate change?
climate change.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Well, the text says that, as we said before, the temperatures are increasing in the average, and like a vast majority of scientists agree on that. And but this increase is caused by different gases. For example, carbon dioxide, and other ones, and that produces the greenhouse effect. And that effect is the main cause of the higher temperatures.
Okay, very good, Bautista.
And the proof of that is like in the later years, we are having more fires, droughts. That's the proof.
Okay. Okay, Bautista, very good. Okay, today you have worked very well. Good. Let's see, Oscar, what about you?
From the text, recycling is a system to use material again, and giving it more utility, and it that why it contribute to extreme pollution.
Again, can you please repeat it?
Contribute to extreme pollution.
To extreme pollution, yeah.
For example, some country have recycling garbage containers.
Okay. And in that text, they talk about, I mean, something that is even more important than recycling. What is that?
Can you repeat?
In the text says that recycling is important, but there is another factor that can be more important than recycling. What is that factor?
¿Cuál es la importancia de reciclar? Dice.
No. No, it's clear what is important, but there is another factor. They say there is something that is more effective than recycling. What is that?
No, I don't understand.
Okay. And the last line says, even more effective than recycling is choosing products that use a minimum of plastic and paper packaging. So it's preventing recycling, trying to reduce the use of plastic and paper. Yeah. Okay, Oscar. Oscar, you have to come to classes more often and practice more because you have to improve your pronunciation. And that is something we can do in classes. Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to continue with this part next Monday. Any questions, any comments? No? Okay,
Miss,
guys.
you will upload the blog today?
Yes, yes, I will. Yes, because I will mark posts 3 and 4 together.
Okay.
Okay, I will upload it, I mean, just after this class. Okay? Well, see you next Monday and enjoy your week. Bye-bye.
Miss,
Yes,
I have a question
tell me.
about, I can, in the first of the class, I can write the difference between politicians and policies.
Politicians are the people. Políticos, people. Policies son políticas, como medidas. Y politics es la política como el arte de gobernar.
Give me one moment, please. Politics.
Politics is el arte de gobernar. Politicians, the people that work in politics. Políticos.
Well, Miss, what was the difference between politics and policies? I don't.
Politics is.
I can see the difference, but in the real life, how can
In Spanish,
this will be explained?
In Spanish, it's exactly the same, but in English, it's different.
Okay.
Policies are, for example, there is a policy, I don't know, to protect, no. Let's see, some public policies, políticas públicas, por ejemplo. No sé un ejemplo en este momento. ¿Cuál sería un ejemplo de política pública?
Cualquier proyecto que...
El IFE,
project or...
El IFE?
Yes.
Okay, IFE is a public policy. Policy is a specific regulation, a specific decision made by politicians. Yes? Lo del 10% es un policy. ¿Sí? Okay.
Oh, now I can see very clearly, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Okay, guys. So if there are no more questions, we continue next Monday. Okay.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on your blogs now. Okay. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Thank you. The same to you.